Greetings, YouTube. The Republican war against women marches on. 2 days into the 2020 election year, the Republicans are staking their ground. They're coming for Roe v. Wade. In an amicus curiae brief released Thursday, 205 Republican lawmakers, including 39 senators, asked the Supreme Court to consider whether Roe, the 1973 landmark Supreme Court case protecting the rights to an abortion, should be reconsidered and, if appropriate, overruled. They're weighing in on June Medical Services versus Gee, a key abortion-related case set to be heard in early March, determining whether the state of Louisiana can require abortion providers to have admitting privileges at a local hospital. Advocates predict that if the Louisiana law is upheld, 2 of the remaining 3 abortion clinics in the state will close down. Abortion rights advocates sounded the alarm Thursday, warning that the legal battle over Roe is now in full swing. The anti-choice movement is no longer trying to hide their real agenda. And Ilsa Hogue, the president of NARAL Pro-Choice America, in a statement, they are gunning to end Roe, criminalize abortion, and punish women. If it wasn't clear why we fought like hell to stop Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation before, it should be crystal clear now. So, yeah, anti-choice folks have been gunning against the Roe case since 1973, so this should not come as a surprise. But at the moment, Twitler has heavily weighed the Supreme Court conservative, as well as just filled the court's entire legal system of America full of conservative judges. So this kind of case, even if it fails in March, is going to continue until they overturn Roe v. Wade. Now, I think this is stupid because it's going to get rid of one of their big talking points. But that's just me. See, I believe that women should have the ability to decide what they do with their own bodies. It's up to the renter, not the neighbor, and not the tenant, to decide who stays there. And women should have the ability to decide if they are or are not going to carry a fetus to term. Now, we've already set standards, which is 24 weeks. So in the first 24 weeks, a woman should be able to have an abortion for no reason. She just wants the fetus gone. That's the only reason it matters. Nothing else. It's her uterus. She gets to decide whether it carries a fetus or not. That's it. After that, we need to involve doctors who have to say, yes, the fetus is not viable, or the fetus is going to, medically pose a danger to the woman carrying it. So that with the sign-off of medical personnel, then that would allow a third trimester abortion, which I should point out are incredibly rare, and you have to get 2 doctors to sign off on them. So they don't happen that often. There aren't even a lot of people that will provide them in America. What a shock. Now, some states have already begun to support and bolster abortion rights in their states. Others, of course, like Louisiana, are going out to completely eliminate them. And it's going to end up being like that. Some states where it will be allowed forever, and some states where it's going to disappear completely. So women are going to have to travel from different states to get an abortion. But the pro-choice folks out there want you to understand that one of the choices is abortion. It's not required. Pro-choice is just saying this is what you should have as your options. It's your body. You decide. There are no pro-abortion people. They're just pro-choice. The anti-choice people are saying, no. You don't get to decide what you do with your body. And of course, if this was about men's body, well, that wouldn't matter. Men's bodies are sacrosanct. No one gets to touch a man's body. But women in our society aren't full-fledged citizens. So other people get to decide what they do with their bodies. And don't give me the bullshit that isn't true, because I don't want to hear it. Once again, the GOP is waging a war on women, and this is the latest attack. This is why we need to get young Americans registered and in the voting booths, particularly women, voting for not only their best interest, for the best interests of their fellow women and future women. They need to protect their bodies from the GOP. Because remember, this is a president who bragged about grabbing women by the pussy. Don't be shocked when he's decided that the government can go in there anytime they damn well please.